Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Molly and this is video 6 in my declutter series. In this video I will be decluttering my blushes and contours, so let's get into it. Okay, so on this side I have the contouring slash a little bit of bronzer products. This side are all my blushes, so let's get started. This I've had for quite some time. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny. It is a really pretty color and it does have that like really cool sun design on it. I really just never ever reach for this, so I will be getting rid of this. These are two bronzers from Too Faced. The one is Milk Chocolate Soleil and the other one is Chocolate Soleil. This one has a cute little travel size, so I will be keeping both of these because I do reach for the Milk Chocolate Soleil a lot and I like to have a nice little travel size just in case. These are my 3 contouring products that I have. I'll start with this guy. This is the one that I've had the longest. I bought this when I worked at Sephora. Obviously, I used all of the highlight shade and the contouring shade. You literally have to dab your brush in there once per side and you pick up enough pigment to contour with. The only thing that I'm noticing is it does tend to run a little bit on the redder side on my skin, which isn't too bad, but you know, sometimes I want to go for a nice cooler toned contour. But I still do love this color a lot, so I will be keeping this. The next one that I've had a decent amount of time has been the Lorac Contour, the Pro Contour palette. Again, the lightest shade I've hit pan on. This light contour shade, beautiful. That's the only one I really use in here. I sometimes go for the medium, and yellow highlight, the yellow doesn't look good on my skin. The shimmer is really beautiful. Like, if I could have included this in the highlight video, it's just a really pretty like white highlight shade. It's very beautiful. I do enjoy this palette. I just would not repurchase it. I like this next guy a little bit more, but I will be keeping this because I do tend to do other people's makeup and this is nice to have. Next is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This is in Dolce de Leche. I have non-stop been using this since I bought it. This highlight shade is gorgeous. I love to use it to either clean up the contour or just like underneath the eye. It's a really beautiful color. And then the contour is a really nice, it doesn't pull this brown when you have it on your skin. I think it's because I literally go in with one dab. There's enough pigment there, like the NARS one, where you need one dab. So this would be what I would probably repurchase in the future over the other 2 guys. But for now, I'm going to keep this and the other ones just because I like to have options. And I do enjoy all of these products. On to the blushes. I'm going to start with this guy right here. I got this probably most recently. This is the Flash Illuminator by the Estee Edit. And this is in the shade Daylight. I received this in the Estee Edit Influencer box to try out. It is a pretty decent liquid kind of highlight blush. It does have a sheen to it. I used this as a blush topper to make the blush like a little bit shiny. It's a pretty nice product. I'm going to put it in the maybe pile just to see how many blushes I end up keeping. But I'm not like a huge fan of cream products like this, but I do like to have one as an option if I ever want to use one. Let's do this guy next. This is the Hourglass, the Ambient Lighting Blush Palette. This was a limited edition palette. It includes the shades Luminous Flush, Incandescent Electra, and Mood Exposure. You get a ton of product in here. There's the 3 pans. They're really beautiful blushes. The only thing is I don't really ever reach for this, and I will get to why in a little bit, but I don't know, I just don't reach for this as much as I want to, and despite the beautiful packaging and all that, there are blushes I like a lot better than this, so this will be something I will be selling on my Poshmark. Next I'm going to do these 2 together since they are pretty similar. This is the NARS Blush in Orgasm. They're one of their most popular blushes. It's a pink color that has like gold reflect in it. Very beautiful. And this is the e.l.f. blush in Fuchsia Fusion. I'm not saying this is a dupe for it because it's clearly not. This one is much more pink than the other one. But I just think it's funny that the packaging is very similar, with the exception of e.l.f. has like a little window here that you can see the blush, which I actually like a little bit better. I will be keeping the NARS one because I do love this blush. It's beautiful. It has a nice little reflect in it with the gold specks. So I will be keeping this one, and I will be getting rid of the e.l.f. blush. These are the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. This one I don't have the name for anymore. I took it off, but it's part of their old formulation. And this is their new one in Mellow Wine. So this is what they used to look like, and this is what they look like now. I like it a lot better. The pan is a lot bigger. And these almost look like the same shade. This one just looks like a little bit more red, and it is shimmery, where this one doesn't look shimmery at all. I will be getting rid of the older one that does not have a name, and I will be keeping this new one, the Mellow Wine. It's a beautiful color, and you don't need that much of this product to have a decent amount of pigment. These Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes are becoming my favorite because they are so inexpensive and they are very, very beautiful. These are two Benefit blushes. This is the Majorette Cream blush, which is a really pretty color. I only ever swatched it once and I never used it. It also has a really nice smell to it. I will be getting rid of this. I'm just not a fan of cream blushes, so I will put this in my Poshmark. I got this as gratis, so you will see the barcode is just crossed out on the back. And this is a little sampler guy in Dandelion. I have never even touched this. So I think I'll just include this. If someone buys something, I'll just throw it in one of the purchases just as like a little sampler. These two are from Tarte. This is their traditional blush, the Fearless. I got this in one of like the Sephora kits where they include like a bunch of products. This is a very like baby pink blush. I don't generally go for these kind, but I do like to have it as an option. The only thing is I want to see if it compares to another blush that I know I'm keeping. So I will put this one like right here for now, and I'll pick up the next one next. But I quickly want to touch on the Tarte Blushing Bride Cheek Stain. This is something I got also in one of the Boxy Charms. I've used it a few times, but there is just so much product in here. Like if I pull this all the way out, like that's a lot of product. And I'm not going to be using it, so I'm just going to sell the rest. So I'm just going to sanitize it and list this on Poshmark. Hopefully somebody will give this guy a little bit better of a home than I have, because I've literally used this probably twice. This is the one that I wanted to compare. This is the Balm Down Boy. And even opening it, it's not the same color that I thought it was going to be. Is this one similar? So I think maybe this guy might be a little bit more similar. Let me swatch them. Alright, so I don't know how well you guys can tell the difference, but here is the Tarte one. Here is the Instain blush in Argyle, and up here is Down Boy. The Instain is a lot pinker, and Down Boy is a little bit more muted. I think because I have so many similar ones, I'm going to end up getting rid of the Tarte one. You do get 1.5 grams in this, so I probably will sell this on Poshmark, maybe bundled with another blush. But I will be getting rid of this guy, and I will definitely be keeping these two. I just want to touch on these guys. This is Frat Boy by the Balm, and this is Cabana Boy. I absolutely love the Balm's blushes. They are my absolute favorite formula for blushes, right next to the Wet n Wild Color Icons. Frat Boy is my go-to everyday shade. It's a beautiful, just like nice kind of peachy pink that just always looks really good. And then Cabana Boy is a darker kind of purplier blush, which is really beautiful, especially for like fall, doing like some of those darker looks. I like to use this guy. So all of the Balm's blushes I will be keeping. This is the Color Mates blush in Mauve Alos. I got this for one of my Dollar Tree videos. And you do actually get a lot of pigment out of this. It's not a bad blush by any means. I just think the whole family of these pink kind of mauve blushes I have covered, so I will be getting rid of this guy. This one I received as gratis also. It is the Sephora Colorful Blush in Sweet on You. And it is a really pretty blush. It's like a pinky, corally blush, and it has a little bit of a reflect to it. And that's it right there. It's beautiful, actually. I don't think I've ever worn this. So I will keep this just to try it out a little bit and see if I want to actually end up keeping it for real. And finally, this is the Cargo Blush in Los Cabos. It is a water-resistant blush, and I received this in a Birchbox. I literally just struggled for like 5 minutes to open this. This is, like I said, the Cargo Blush. I'm going to swatch it real quick. It looks like, oh wow, this is crazy pigment. Really pretty. I will be keeping this. It does have a little bit of a reflect in it. It's just super pigmented. So you don't need to use that much when you use it, but it's a really pretty color and it's way oranger than the other things that I own. So I will be keeping this guy as well. So this guy from the maybe pile, I will be keeping. I want to keep one cream product in my collection. I have several that I do for people's makeup, and I did use this on my sister-in-law once, and it was beautiful. So I will be keeping this. So I will be keeping 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 blushes and contours. And then we're going to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, which is really good. Like this Hourglass guy, this Benefit, the Tarte blushes, and then this guy I'll just give away if someone who buys something. These will be going on my Poshmark, so if you're interested in any of these, be sure to look out there. I will be posting all the listings when all of the declutter videos are done, so I have everything separate, so I can just take pictures and upload, and that'll be super simple for you guys. Be sure to like this video if you liked it and subscribe for future videos. If you want to watch more decluttering videos, I will have all the links in the description box below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.